Oblique Seville. How did this happen? Plus, Ray J. Hamilton steps up and 1 year anniversary. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is the first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to go. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. To drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, ready? Yep. Good to go. Well, we would like to say happy 1 year anniversary to the track and field couples feat, which has Jamaica's Janelle Broomfield with the USA's Noah Lyles. Broomfield, of course, is a 400-meter specialist, very talented young lady, and Noah Lyles is the fastest man running currently in the 200 meters globally. So, happy first year anniversary to them. Janelle Broomfield shared on her social media pages, cheers to 7 years of friendship, 6 months of dating, 1 year of being your partner, and to forever loving you. Hashtag 1 year anniversary. And I mean, I had to share this. You know me, people. You know me.
Must say, I can't even remember ballet days. You see here? Too much hair. I got too much hair, baby. Too much.
Yeah, I know. I've been looking at that.
Yeah. I'm a softie. I love these love stories. So happy 1 year anniversary to Jamaica's Janelle Broomfield and USA's Noah Lyles. What do they call them? What's the name you'd call them? Junette. I can't come up with the name. At the Ed Murphy Classic in the men's 800 meters, Jamaica's Ray J. Hamilton stepped up and took second spot in the men's 800 meters. The event was won by Festus Lagat of Kenya, who ran 1 minute 46.58 to take the first spot, with Jamaica's Ray J. Hamilton, as we stated, taking the second spot in 1 minute 46.72, with Abe Alvarando of the USA running 1 minute 46.82 to take that coveted third position.
Right on the shoulder of the man who led there from the beginning. As they make the turn here, Abe Alvarado swinging to the outside, and Alvarado is now side by side with Hamilton. Amankwa in there as well. Anybody's race here at the very finish. Devin Dixon there right at the tape. We'll take it.
So kudos and congrats to Jamaica's Ray J. Hamilton. Really nice run. Had it people almost won it. These things happen. The young man who won sort of came out of nowhere, but it was a great race. We didn't want to show the entire race because it's like almost 2 minutes. So how did this happen? Jamaica's Oblique Seville lined up in the A race at the Ed Murphy Classic against Christian Coleman and this young man, Marvin Bracey Williams. Now, we had thought that the race would have been between Christian Coleman and Jamaica's Oblique Seville. So how did this happen? We were wrong. I mean, I did mention that Marvin Bracey would be a factor in the race, but honestly, I didn't think he was going to win, and it was Marvin Bracey in the end who won this event ahead of Jamaica's Oblique Seville. So in the end, it was Marvin Bracey Williams of the United States who won in a time of 9.96, with Oblique Seville of Jamaica running 9.98 to take the second spot. Christian Coleman of the United States came third in 10.03 seconds.
The former world champion Christian Coleman, an Ed Murphy Award winner, out first out of the blocks here, running in the middle of the track. Christian Coleman trying to hold on to the lead. There's the Jamaican Seville.
Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. How did this happen? Well, we didn't factor in Marvin Bracey. Bracey looked good, and the truth of the matter is he did the same thing last year. I believe he came second at the World Championships last year behind Fred Kerr of the United States. So Marvin Bracey Williams is really, really serious talent that should not be taken lightly. And we did say he would be a factor, but I honestly, given the way he had been performing, thought that the race would have been between Christian Coleman and, Jamaica's Oblique Seville. Now, on the other side of the coin, it's good to see Oblique Seville back running sub 10 seconds. 9.98 is a good look. And I am hoping, because I still believe that the Jamaican with the greatest chance of hitting the podium so far in the men's 100 meters at this year's World Championships, which of course will be held in Budapest 2023 in about 2 weeks. I honestly think, you can tell me otherwise, that person has got to be this young man, Oblique Seville. And I'm not knocking Rowan Watson or anyone else. I'm simply saying that I think, based on the numbers that we have crunched here, that Seville was merely injured, took a little time to recover, and although we thought he was back at the championships, he just really wasn't back at his best. And I think this is an indicator that he may be improving. Remember, at his best, I believe he ran 9.86, and the way the championships looked this year, if he's able to reproduce 9.86, he's in the mix for a medal, and he could even win. It's not an impossibility. This is one of the more wide open men's 100 meters that I've seen in a long time. So I'm not knocking Watson or the young man who came second. I'm not knocking any of these people. I'm simply saying, when we here at Peter Lloyd will crunch the numbers, the person who is most likely as a Jamaican to make the podium in the men's 100 meters has got to be Oblique Seville. I'm not knocking. Outside of him, it would have been Akeem Blake. And Akeem Blake, I do not believe, is running as an individual sprinter. I know he's making the 4x100 meter relay team. I have to go back and double check that. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But I'm happy with the 9.98. It's good to see him at a sub. Of course, he needs to improve that dramatically. I think he can. I think this means that he is now fully recovered from his injury, because I don't believe he was fully recovered at the Jamaica National Championships that just went the other day, which is why I ended up in third position in the finals of the men's 100 meters. I believe on paper he is the best sprinter that we have in Jamaica currently. I'm not knocking the young talent coming up. I think they're phenomenal. But when I talk about the best, I'm saying that he has been the Olympics, made it to the finals, was just off the podium last year at World Championships, and of all of these young runners, he has the fastest time, which is that 9.86. So on paper, he's the right person, and in terms of experience, he's the right person. So I'm happy to see him running a sub 10, that 9.98. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, don't forget the subscribe button, hit notification bell, hit like button. Remember, your royals, kings and queens, bless up.